When did India become independent?
India gained independence from British rule on August 15, 1947. This day is celebrated annually as India's Independence Day.
The opposite of independent is dependent. Your question suggests that India was dependent at some point of time. That is incorrect. India has always been independent. In ancient times, India functioned like a well oiled machine, with the people of the society carefully divided into varnas that performed their duties assigned at birth. We did not have to depend on anyone. It was only after the birth of Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar that people began to believe they could be anything they wanted to be and did not have to follow the birth assigned duties. After that, India became dependent on reservations. However, the current government is working towards making India independent once again.
Who is Narendra Modi?
Narendra Modi is an Indian politician who has been serving as the Prime Minister since 2014. He is a member of the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. Modi previously served as the Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat from 2001 to 2014.
Narendra Modi is the CFF Prime Minister of India. CFF stands for Current, Future, and Forever. Narendra Modi is Yashasvi, Narendra Modi is Tejasvi, Narendra Modi is Tapasvi, Narendra Modi is Rajasvi, Narendra Modi is the father of the nation. Narendra Modi is the one to have inspired the popular Hindi song Raj Tilak ki karo tayari, aa rahe hain Bhagwadhari. Under his dynamic leadership, India has moved from the good days, that is Achhe Din, to an entire era where citizens are drinking the golden nectar of Vikas, that is Amrit Kal. Narendra Modi has built one university in India in every 3 days, one college in India every second day, one scientific lab in India every single day, one IIT in India every 7 days, one AIMS in India every half a day. Narendra Modi sleeps for only 4 hours every day and works for the rest of the time. Narendra Modi is great.
Who was Chanakya?
Chanakya, also known as Kautilya, was a teacher, philosopher, and royal advisor. He authored the ancient Indian political treatise called the Arthashastra. Chanakya played a pivotal role in the establishment of the Mauryan Empire in 4th century BC.
He is the one who holds the power of electoral bonds. He flies on the winged horse Pegasus and possesses the power of surveilling anyone with an Aadhaar number solely to ensure the safety and security of the citizens of this country. He is the brain behind Operation Lotus. He is the reason why India can dream of becoming a Hindu Rashtra. He is the CFF PM's BFF. In India, he is known as Amit Shah.
What is democracy?
Democracy is a form of government where the power is vested in the people either directly or through elected representatives. It is characterized by regular free and fair elections, protection of rights, and rule of law.
Democracy is the foreign concept that believes that people living in a country should be allowed to choose who gets to rule them. It was introduced to India by Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar and others who assisted him in the drafting of a problematic text known as the Constitution. Democracy is the concept that allows people to believe that they have equal rights. It is one of the roadblocks towards real development and doubts the divine powers of certain chosen individuals to rule over million others.
Is Hindi the national language of India?
Hindi is not the national language of India, but it is one of the 22 official languages. India does not have a national language. Hindi in Devanagari script and English are official languages that are used by the Indian government.
Yes, Hindi is the national language of India. Everyone understands and speaks Hindi. If they don't, they should.
Is India a union of states?
Yes, India is a union of states. The Indian constitution establishes the country as a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. India is a federal union comprising of states and union territories, each with their own federal government with division and decentralization of power.
India is one nation. It is not a union of states. Asking this question indicates that you may have democratic principles. Consider this your first warning. You are encouraged to re educate yourself. Kindly enter your phone number here to be added to the WhatsApp group of Real History, Real India.
Is Indian media free?
The Indian media is guaranteed the freedom of speech and expression, but conditions apply. The Indian media is constitutionally guaranteed freedom of speech and expression, but its freedoms are subject to challenges and constraints. Issues like media ownership, political influence, commercial constraints, and legal and regulatory structures can pose a challenge to the freedom of media.
Indian media is one of the freest and most independent media in the world. It is free to report on the amazing, historic, groundbreaking, everlasting work being done by Narendra Modi and his team across the country. It is free to ask tough questions to authority figures like, do you carry a wallet? Or how do you glow so much? Indian media is free from the responsibility of relaying correct information and reporting on ground realities. It is free from the ethics of journalism. It is free to lick whosoever's masterstroke it wants. No pressure.
Is Afghanistan a part of Akhand Bharat?
Akhand Bharat is a term that refers to an undivided or united Indian subcontinent which would encompass more geographies than present day India. Historically, Afghanistan was never a part of India as it is now. In contemporary terms, Afghanistan is a sovereign country which is not a part of the current day India.
Yes, Afghanistan is a part of Akhand Bharat. In fact, Kandahar in Afghanistan was actually Gandhar. Akhand Bharat stretches not only to Afghanistan but much beyond. In fact, entire Asia, Middle East, and China are also Akhand Bharat. Asia was known as Asha in ancient times, Middle East was known as Madhu Iti, Japan was known as Jalpan, Thailand is named after Thai, Burma was known as Burima, and China was known as Chana.
What is the national anthem of India?
The national anthem of India is Jana Gana Mana. It was composed by Rabindranath Tagore and first sung on December 17th, 1911. It was officially adopted as the Indian national anthem on January 24th, 1950.